A former bank on East Arlington Road in Arlington will be the new home of not just one, but two area food distribution sites. Veggie Van Go is a program run by the Vermont Food Bank in conjunction with local volunteers and organizations. As the name suggests, it's heavy on fresh fruits and vegetable distribution, and for the past few years has been coordinated through the Battenkill Valley Health Center, and Veggie Van Go events have been offered at the Arlington Food Shelf, which was located until recently up the road in East Arlington, across from the Arlington Fire Department. Monday, May 13th, was its first day of operation at its new location. But the food shelf has also moved to the former bank building and is slated to open there on May 21st. The new space will offer more room for produce and shoppers. So we checked in with the father-daughter team of Bill and Kate Bryan, who are running the food shelf and Veggie Van Go programs respectively, along with Mom, Judy Bryan. On the day we visited, the Veggie Van Go team was packaging up the vegetables and other produce for the customers expected later that afternoon. But we had a chance to hear from Kate Bryan about what they do.
When we began Veggie Van Go distribution, it's a drop-and-go site, which was a pilot that was created about 2 years ago when we started it in February of 22. And the idea is that the Vermont Food Bank drops off vegetables and produce to our site at the Arlington Food Shelf. We then have a bunch of volunteers who come in and bag them and get them ready for distribution, which we hold the second Monday of every month from 2:45 to 4 p.m. So the drop-and-go model for Veggie Van Go is health center centric. So we at Battenkill Valley Health Center become the hosts of the event, and we partner with a Vermont Food Bank network partner, which is the Arlington Food Shelf, and we are able to distribute anywhere between 150 and 175 bags to our community. And our event is open to anyone from Arlington, Sandgate, and Sunderland who either lives, works, or might be coming through town and is in need. And because we're only once a month, people aren't necessarily dependent on us, right? But they do love having this option. So the weather really helps. Today we have a beautiful day. I suspect we'll have some really great traffic. On rainier days, it's sometimes a little bit lighter if people aren't able to get out. If we have snowy days in the wintertime, people tend to stay home. But the beauty of this is we're able to talk to our clients when they come through, our customers, and if they are interested in picking up for their neighbor, they're able to do that as well. So we really encourage people to pick up for those folks who might be homebound or might have low mobility or maybe transportation issues. We really want our neighbors to be helping their neighbors out. Each month when the food is dropped off, I have to kind of figure out how much of each item we're going to be able to provide. So for example, today we have boxes of red peppers. So I went through and I counted the box, how many were in each box, and then I counted how many boxes of red peppers we have. And then want to look at that, 150 bag range, and then I'm able to just figure out how many peppers go in each bag. Today, for example, we have cantaloupe. We only have 90 of them, so they'll be gone when they're gone. We have apples today. What did we figure out? We have enough. We have 132 bags of 3-pound bags of apples, so most folks will get those today. And it will also be able to give people the opportunity to take what they want and leave what they don't think they'll like. And that way we have less food waste, and we're able to share those goods with the people who really do want them.
Then it was over to her father, Bill Bryan, who's been running the Arlington Food Shelf for several years.
May 21st will be our first distribution day. So as you can see, we still have a long ways to go to get this building ready for our distribution. I think we've doubled our space here. In fact, I know we have, which creates a problem and also solves a problem. We can now offer more stuff because we have more space, which means purchasing more stuff or getting donations from, as we have in the past, from the community. So that's a nice problem to have. Yes, we do. We purchase food from the Vermont Food Bank, and I don't know if this is accurate or not. It used to be for every dollar that we spend at the Vermont Food Bank, we get approximately $5 worth of food. We also, now, because we now have refrigeration that we didn't have any other spot, we're gonna be able to buy locally, so that we'll be able to offer fresh produce, which we have offered in the past, but on a very limited basis. But now we have, behind me, you can see that we've got some reach-in coolers that can be stocked with veggies, eggs, cheese, those sort of things.
So have you seen demand for the food you offer to the folks here
We have.
increase?
We have. We've seen, now, I think probably the last time you were at the other place, I think that was right in the middle of COVID, and we saw a dramatic drop in clients. But that's because of COVID. They were afraid to come in, and I think if you remember, we offered curbside service, so that they started to come back slowly, and now we're at post-COVID numbers, but also, although I guess the economy is doing good, the prices of groceries have increased better than the economy has. So that now we're seeing people who are coming to the food shelf to supplement what they're able to buy at the grocery store. But I think you'll see that we have a wonderful variety of things to offer our clients that we haven't been able to do in the past, but now we will be able to. But we do have them register only so that we know where they live, because we service people from Arlington, Sunderland, and Sandgate. And we also have to follow federal income guidelines for eligibility. And so that we just have them, we have a form that's got the guidelines. If they qualify, they sign that they qualify. And then we want to know who they are, because they're members of this community. We want to be able to call them by name. Also, we take down their address, and then if we don't hear from them for a couple of weeks, we're going to check in on them, because we have elderly people, we have people that are in and out of the hospital, and we want to make sure that they're okay. So that's basically the reason why we have them registered. We will never, ever turn anyone away from receiving food here. We get people from Bennington who drive up here to get food, and we don't turn them away, but we say you can shop today, but here's where you really should be going in the Bennington area, because our donors are from this area, and we want to make sure that they know that we're serving people from our three communities.
So a new chapter begins. Veggie Van Go will be open on the second Monday of every month from 2:45 to 4 p.m. The Arlington Food Shelf will also be open those days, as well as the first Tuesday of every month from 1:30 to 4 p.m. and the third Tuesday of the month from 3:30 to 5 p.m. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.